with my sound system. So, but we are live.
When
That's
I see it,
awesome.
I'll click
So
on it.
it fits good and everything.
Yeah,
Right on.
I stretch it a little, stretch it. Otherwise, I got a large noggin. And I
Yeah,
pull them ears, but no, I stretch it a little bit.
yeah.
There we go. Ah,
Okay. I was just about to hop on with my phone when my computer actually finally booted back up. So
yeah. Well, I've been spending half the day. You got me for a little while. I gotta cook chicken later. I'll be back though.
you know, my chicken that I make in my
Yeah,
instant pot is freaking amazing, and it takes about a half hour.
yeah. I know. She wants this on the grill. They're
Oh, gotcha.
breasts.
Like
She
beer
bought them
pan
in a big
chicken or
bag.
something on the grill kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I have to be on the grill. That's why I got to go. Otherwise, you just put it in the oven to come back. But they're marinated in wishbone, Italian dressing.
Yep.
It's a great way to do it.
Oh, right on.
One of her friends has an Instapot and they don't like it. They're rich though. They got an air fryer.
Well, an air fryer is a different tool than an instant pot,
Yeah, I know.
But
I'm,
some
I'm still gonna buy it.
you can get. It's like an instant pot, but it has
Yeah,
something in it where it can actually work as an air fryer or something like that. Hi, Dream.
Hi.
yeah.
So how are
I think that one that I showed you has an attachment for that.
yeah, it might. Hi, Adam's life. How are things going on your end, Dreams?
Still waiting.
Me too.
What's going on?
My birth father is in the process of dying of essentially kidney failure.
Oh
Um,
no.
he had emergency surgery like 4 or 5 days ago, and he didn't wake up from surgery. And for a while they thought he was brain dead, and then they took him off all IV drips, all sedation, all everything, and he started responding, but all he's doing is basically gurgling. He's not really doing anything meaningful,
Yeah.
and so they're basically they've taken him off of dialysis, and it's just a matter of days now.
ETD, huh?
I
So
used my uncle Ray. I used to take him. He had kidney cancer. He was in
yeah.
prison when he got it, and when they found out he had cancer, they sent him home. He came to live with us.
Oh, okay.
I took him because he needed dialysis. I had to take him to UW,
Uh-huh.
which is connected to the VA also.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure which one he went to. I think he went to the VA, but whatever, doesn't matter. And I would take him up there. I didn't have a job at the time. He'd give me money for gas.
Yep.
Then he started writing out checks to everybody, you know? And I couldn't figure out what was going on. And then he died.
Oh, wow.
You know,
So he knew he was dying.
it went metastatic, basically. It spread to his
Yep.
spine,
Yep.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My
And,
mom
you know,
my mom
you
had
couldn't even
colon
touch the
cancer.
bed. It would just vibrate right through.
And my mom had actually it started as ovarian cancer, and then came back 2 years later as colon cancer. And eventually she died of that. But she kind of did the same thing. But it wasn't money that she was giving away. It was all the stuff she had quilted over the years.
Yeah.
She got rid of a shit ton of quilts, showpieces, just like, I mean, she had one bedroom that was her sewing room, and
Yeah.
it was filled to the brim with projects that were completed, projects that needed work. I mean, it was, and it was all organized. It was amazing. You could walk in there and it was just perfectly clean and clutter free.
Yeah.
She had all these projects, and about 3 months before she died, she started giving everything away.
Well,
And, so
this is what happened with him. They gave him the option to just stop his dialysis. That's what he did.
yeah. Yep.
He didn't tell us though. But when he wrote me a $500 check, I'm like, what?
Right?
He goes, "Just
Like
get yourself some
mine,
tires." So I did.
mine is my sister-in-law. She started off with brain cancer, then it went to her liver, then it went to her lungs.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was
Last
metastatic, but it
last
just went to
week,
my lymph node.
well, last week she started talking to people in the air that weren't there,
So, yeah,
Yeah.
and
it's in her brain.
she started. She said that she hasn't swallowed. She stopped swallowing 2 days ago.
Yep.
So I'm thinking by Friday at the very latest.
Yeah. Hey,
She's very
Matthew,
thin. She's
Anthony.
very. I can't play Thug Life anymore because when she's more lucid, I wake up every day to Paula has decimated your territory. Paula has burned down your buildings,
Yep.
and I can't play that without her. I just can't. So I
Yeah.
deleted it.
Yeah.
I got that.
Oh, my one Missouri girlfriend, her husband got C. diff.
Oh,
Yeah. Before I wasn't down there when he was alive, obviously. But yeah.
You guys gonna make me crochet. You guys gonna make me do stuff. I'm really in a depression right
yep.
now. Not just because of her dying. It's just I'm remembering all of the horrible things that Tom's brother, the one I showed you in the blue coat,
Yep.
told me that was no better than a family horror.
Yeah.
I'm remembering. I'm triggered so back, so hard.
Yeah.
Every horrible thing that was said to me by this family, and I don't mean to be petty, but when I was sick, nobody was there for food for us.
Yep.
I was in the ICU and Seth and Tom were completely blown off.
Yep.
I see pictures that she's posting of people sending her food. I mean, I know she's dying, but
Yeah, this guy, he was in the Air Force, and he had like Agent Orange syndrome. It was like base was finding a big old spot like that, like cancer or something.
Wow.
Yeah, it's weird because the lady I knew up in Green Bay, her husband, same thing. It looks exactly alike. It's like they shared pictures or something.
Oh, wow.
But obviously they didn't know each other.
Yep.
But yeah, I've been looking at boom boxes or stereo systems that are affordable all damn day.
Oh, right on.
And now I'm so confused. I got some picked out, but I put so many things on my wish list.
Mascot, I am so sorry.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. That sucks.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm here for you to talk to. May not be your mom, but I'm here for you to talk to. Kind of wind up adopting it, people.
Oh, my mom got so much stuff when she hit her sore. She, let me think. Versa, MRSA, a couple other things
Wow.
in her sore. It healed up though.
That's what gets in my HS sores, my HS stuff. Finally, I have one doctor that did a biopsy and culture it, and he said that when I get sick, MRSA is there. And
Oh, wow.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's why I don't talk
Even
to people
emptying
about
her,
it. It's gross.
yeah,
Yeah.
even empty her pee bag. We wear gloves and everything because we didn't know.
Hey, Anthony, where's the bullshit?
It's tons of bullshit.
Yeah, he's all out of bullshit,
Sorry for not playing Thug Life with you anymore, but my dying sister
Alright.
played it.
Yeah, that's no problem. No
I've
problem.
never played it.
I got tired of playing anyway because you see how far I was up.
Yeah. If you want to get rid of it, go to settings and privacy and apps and websites.
I do that. I play a game for a while and I get burnt out real fast. So
Yeah,
That's
I've never.
Yep. We were playing Empire. Tom
something
and I
new.
both got burned down on it.
I haven't ever played no Facebook games, but I got Diablo 3, and I used to play like
Oh.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey like crazy.
Thug Life. I don't play it anymore. I got bored with it pretty quick. But I still get notices for people attacking my shit. I'm like, I got to be
You
broke.
need to remove it completely.
Yeah.
I keep getting
I'll tell
invites.
you
You know.
how. Or something you have.
Even my son plays it.
But if we had one live stream that I did that there was
Hi, Dave.
it was like 6 of us on panel.
Playing.
6 of us were playing Thug Life against each other.
And I kept on hearing Donna scream my name, or should say screech my name.
Yep. That was funny.
Yeah. I remember a few times you go on dreams. Anthony!
And
he was flying that night.
Anthony offered somebody to come skull F me. It's not after a half an hour yet. Watch what I say right now.
How's it going, Jen?
I'll tell you what. I hate lawyers, but I had to hire one. My Uncle Ralph had to hire a lawyer. You want to know why he had to hire a lawyer? His wife died 2 months ago, okay? She'd been fighting heart disease for the last probably 5 years, 5 or 6 years. They listed her dying as COVID.
Oh, fuck.
What the ever actual fuck?
The reason he had to get a lawyer, because now the life insurance doesn't want to pay because it was a pandemic.
Yep. Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's happening all over the country.
But that goes to show you how many false deaths are labeled to that disease.
Yeah.
I mean, I got bad news. Majority of everybody's going to end up with it or testing positive for it.
Yep.
That doesn't mean it's going to kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Possibility it may, but it doesn't mean it's going to kill you.
50 kids got sent home today from the granddaughter's school.
Yeah, but they might as well get over that stuff because it's going to come. We didn't send kids home when they were showing up with flu.
Well,
Yeah, I know.
I kind of look at it like this. Chicken pox.
Yeah.
Before there was a vaccine.
They put us together.
You would have people, one or two kids would come down with chicken pox, and then all the parents would take all their kids over there, get it over with. And yes, children do die of chicken pox. That's why they made a vaccine. If it was, if any of those things, all the things that they do vaccinations for, if they didn't kill people, they wouldn't probably bother with a vaccine.
Right.
But since they can be deadly, and we've had several measles outbreaks over the past 150 years, and the further back you go, the more deadly they are, because we're learning how to treat the symptoms and take care of the people that are sick with it.
Well, in Washington and Oregon area, measles have made a comeback.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know why? Because
I know why.
Nothing against them. I don't mind illegals wanting to better themselves, but they come over here. They've never had the immune shots. Yep. Half of them never even had the disease.
Yep.
But they're carriers of it.
Yep. You know why? I'll give you another reason why, and it goes way back, long before there was this huge immigration crush.
Right.
Back in, let me see, my son would have been 3, so 95. My ex-husband and I coached a flag football team, and we're talking like these were 6 and 7 year olds. Okay. Just learning the game, and we were the first ones to teach them, other than dad, kind of thing. Yeah. We thought half of our team were kids that lived in a commune.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
I mean, all the parents would come and, and everything, but they homeschooled,
Right.
but they, had their kids involved in extracurricular activities. They
Right.
didn't vaccinate. They, they didn't even go to any doctors outside their own, in their built community.
Yeah.
And so really they weren't getting any kind of medical care. And chickenpox, my son had already had him. He hadn't had him by then. That's right, because he got him later with me and my daughter, all three of us at the same time. But these kids, like one day, like three of them showed up with freaking chickenpox.
Well,
And oh no, you go over there and where are your parents?
Well, like
Stay away from the other kids.
I never got the chickenpox. You know why? Because my mom didn't send me to the chickenpox party.
I think it was 90, 92, 93, and 94
She wouldn't deal with it.
When I was down in Huatuco, Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
And I was living there for almost 3 years. I was watching kids and young kids dying of smallpox.
Yep.
Oh, geez.
Smallpox.
Yeah.
Shit that we eradicated a long fucking time ago, and they were dying from it. And then come, and that's what I said. Then they come over here, they're carrying that, which, we haven't had to take anything for smallpox, but we wiped it out a long time ago. But it's going to slowly creep back. You watch.
Well, yeah. I mean, Jonas Salk came up with the fucking vaccine for that. I mean, what, in the 40s?
40s, way, yeah. Well, actually, they had it in the 30s, but they were like still doing the trials all the way up to the mid 30s. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of measles, I got the measles way before I was supposed to be. I was just a tiny little baby. My mom called the doctor. He's got the measles. She goes, no, it's impossible. She took me to the doctor. He says, yeah, he's got the measles. Take him home.
Yeah. Okay.
I was ever supposed to have.
Hang on. You there in the basement? Can I see your face, please?
Yeah, because I have no idea. Never heard of them. Did you drop the link in the chat or something?
No.
Somebody playing games or someone dropped the link somewhere.
I'm not going to let you up into the panel until I see who you are. Oh. Fucking Nick.
Yeah.
I knew it was Nick. It had to be.
Last 6 seconds, whoever it was had a link.
Yeah, well, exactly. And I only sent them out on Hangouts. Privately to individuals. So
that's why I asked if any of y'all put it in chat before I got here, because I was like, that's the only way they could have got it.
Yep.
Wow.
I am. I had chickenpox with my kids. My daughter was 2, my son was 5, and oh my God, was that a miserable 2 weeks?
I imagine.
I tell you what really kicked my ass when I was little was the mumps.
Hi, Jerry.
That like to kick my ass.
I had.
Yeah.
I got was it a mumps vaccine? Measles, mumps, rubella. Yeah.
Yeah. Not me. I got it the old traditional way and got over it the traditional way.
The mumps vaccine came out like 6 months before I was born.
Yeah.
So you're a little bit older than me. You would probably not have gotten it in your baby shots.
No.
Yep.
In fact, when I went in the service, guess who had to have a bunch of shots?
You.
Because they were like, well, holy shit, you never had this, and this. I'm like, well, I had it, but I got it and got over it.
Yeah.
I think my scariest time as a mom is when Seth got that bacterial pneumonia.
Oh, yeah.
And he had a fever, seizure, and his nose bled like someone turned on a faucet.
Ooh.
I'm still.
And we had to get him. We had to get him there really quick to the emergency room, and they admitted him.
Mm-hmm.
But then they quarantined us to his hospital room.
Oh.
I'm still
Bacterial pneumonia can spread like nothing.
yeah.
It just goes.
Just to give y'all a heads up, I'm still researching this. I'm gonna make sure it's true because I just heard it today from somebody. Mom went to go get a shot. You know they have a vaccine shot now for shingles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 days after she come down with it.
Yep.
Shit.
3 days after having the vaccine shot, she come
But-
full blown. Yeah.
Here's the thing. Shingles takes up to a month inside your body before it shows externally. So she already had it when she got the shot.
Shots. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But still, I'm just wondering if it triggered it off because she had no symptoms whatsoever, and it was like bam, right after the shot. It started around where she got the shot.
It probably did. Her body was getting ready to break out, and then she got that shot, and it just kicked the shit into
Gave her more. Yeah, just gave her more of what she already had. Yeah.
Yeah.
The same thing with the flu shot. I've known people that's gotten the flu shot and get sick with it all.
Yeah.
Right here, I ended up in the hospital on oxygen for a week.
Yeah.
Because of the fucking flu shot. Every time I get it, I get like deathly ill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Every time I go in to get my medicine, the pharmacist says, "Oh, you need your shot." I said, "What shot?" "The flu shot." Says who? "Well, you're diabetic, and they recommend you get it." And I said, "They can recommend all they want, and they can take that shot and stick in their ass."
Yep.
Yeah.
Mom was really bad with that. It's
my
like,
cancer doctor, when I get my port flushed
Yeah.
on Tuesday, if I'm even safe to have one, you know.
Only thing I let my pharmacy give me is a vitamin B12 and B6 shot, and that's it.
Oh, speaking of that, Bodie goes tomorrow to get his.
I didn't know you could get that at the pharmacy.
Yep. As long as your doc's already okayed it. Yes, you
Oh,
can.
okay, I gotcha.
CVS gives them all free here.
I'm talking about like Walgreens. Walgreens has a clinic. You know, people don't know that.
Yeah.
There's
CVS.
I'm gonna have
them
to
all
call,
free at CVS.
I'm gonna have to call Ken's doctor and see if we can get him a B6 and a B12 shot, because B12 is it actually will, what it's supposed to do is kind of put a layer of something protective. It kind of wraps the nerves in your body, and it kind of dulls them a little bit.
vitamin B6.
And then the vitamin B6, is also an important part of that. And I would love to like really jack him up with it real quick, and then keep him on the pills to see if it makes a difference. But I don't know if I could actually get him to agree to a shot he doesn't have to have.
Well, that's why I tell people, even if you're going to take vitamins, and if you do it pill form, you always got to remember, it's going to take 4 to 6 weeks before it even does you any benefit. And you cannot stop. You have to take them, like it says, every single day.
That's the other reason I want to get him started with the shot.
And then go pill. Yeah.
Because then he's already had his bolus dose, and it's going to work pretty quick.
Right.
So,
well, do like I do. Once every 6 months, I have the actual shot, and then the rest of the time I just take, pill form.
Yeah. Bodie's doing really good now, by the way.
That's good.
Yeah, it helps.
And the prednisone, he also gets a B6, B12. He gets another one tomorrow.
Right on.
He's not been puking. Been pooping normal. But man, when you gotta give him that pill in the morning, 2 pills to give him, he's like, he'll take it, but he's like, closes his eyes, goes, nah,
You got to realize a lot of people go and get a B12, B6 shot, and they get scared because not everybody, but some people, it will make you nauseous.
Oh.
Because your system's like, hey, what the hell is this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm sorry, a lot of people think they eat good. You may think you eat good, but the food that you're eating is so processed, there's nothing left to it. I mean, even your vegetables, your fresh vegetables that you buy are not like they used to be because they're so genetically crossed with this and this to last longer that all
I grew 1 pepper plant and 1 cherry tomato plant Oh my God, the tomatoes that came off that thing.
Tastes a lot
At one
different.
point this summer, I was getting about 20 every day.
Yeah.
And Ken couldn't eat them. They jacked his blood sugar.
Yeah,
Wow.
because they're not. Yeah, they haven't been sitting there cross with this, cross with that, genetically changed. Yeah,
And oh my God, they were the sweetest tomatoes I've ever eaten in my life.
that's like my heritage carrots. I can't tell you how many times I've grown my heritage carrots. I still have seeds because I always save seeds off each crop. People, I pull those carrots out and they go, "Ooh, something's wrong with them carrots." I'm like, "No, that's what a real carrot looks like."
Do you possibly have some seeds to spare?
Yeah,
Would you be willing?
I'll mail you some.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
I just saw your eyes got like this, Susan.
Well, I'm
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
planning my garden for next year, and that would be like every garden needs a row of carrots, and heritage carrots. Hello.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yummy.
When I pull them up, I've had people go, "Ooh, there's something wrong with that." And I'm like, "No, that shit that you call carrot is not really a carrot. They made it orange so it's edible to your eyes." You know?
Yep.
If you see a regular carrot, there's hardly any color to it. You might have a little purple and white swirl.
Wow.
To it. That's it.
I never knew.
Yeah. Normal carrots are white, purple.
White.
Some of them are green.
Kind of like
You gotta
turnip.
think about it. But you got to think about a carrot is a root.
Yep.
How many you know other than a beet that's got color to it? Most roots are white. Even ginger. If you pull ginger and all that from the ground, it's white. Root beer, sassafras, white.
Come back, dreams. Come back.
White with a brown.
Hey, Susan.
Yes, Nick.
Oh, I gotta go start
Do
the
you know
grill.
All right, Mike.
when you turn around? Do you know when you turn around and said you want to try and get Ken to have an injection?
Yes.
Just turn around and say to him, if you get an injection, I'll give you the blowjob.
Jesus Christ. He can take the pills.
And we're not talking birth control.
She can't make no promise like that. Ken will be in there shooting himself.
Where'd you make them?
He had to go start the grill.
Yeah.
I took my car through the car
Do you know
wash.
that bullshit? Do you know that bullshit that you got at the bottom? This is a place safe. Do you know all that bullshit that you got at the bottom? I'll have to leave.
Yeah.
Because it says please be respectful
No.
and caring. Not a fucking chance.
Well, it also says if you wouldn't say it to your mom, don't say it here. And I have a really distinct feeling that you say a lot of things to your mom.
Yeah, so you gotta be careful on that terminology because some of them,
Well, Nick is the exception to the rule.
trust me, my mom in her lifetime has said a lot. Anthony, Jesus Christ, oh my God, what did you say? Or my favorite, where'd you learn that shit? You didn't learn it from me. That's my favorite one.
Hey, B lady, when you're telling me to mind me manners, you got no chance and certainly no fucking chance.
Oh,
My favorite,
I'm not.
my favorite.
I'm not polite.
Yeah.
I say what I want, and if people don't like it, I don't give a fuck.
I just like my favorite from my mom's that sideways look, and she just goes, Anthony.
or that look.
Yeah, the dirty look. Yeah, the look that can kill. It would hurt.
And you know what's funny? I really thought that once my kids were grown, I could get rid of the look.
No,
And then I married again.
well, you're never gonna get rid of that look because
That
as long as you
look is like pasted on my face most of the time.
well, you remember I told you about the young guy at the gas station when he says, "Why you mean face?" I said, "Bro, I look like this 24/7."
Right?
I said, "You feel bad? You ought to see my wife. Ask her how she feels about it."
Yeah. Hey, Anthony, you need the fucking medal waking up next in the morning next to fucking Donna. Fucking hell, man.
Now, I could probably agree with you on the first wife on that one, but no.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, I can make you laugh. I got breathalyzed this week. Last week on a push bike.
What were you doing?
I crashed into the lamppost and fell off my bike.
He breathalyzed you and you were on your bike?
oh yeah, they will. Oh yeah.
Oh,
You can't be. Yeah, they'll arrest you for basically like we do here, public intoxication.
well,
Yeah, but
there's
the worst thing about it was I wasn't pissed.
You just
Jesus.
No, there was women jogging past, and you can see the nice right pass and all the tits bouncing up and down. What would you do? You would look.
well, that's reckless driving.
Yeah, it's fucking working. Oh,
That's funny.
fucking hell.
I never forget when my neighbor got his DWF for being on a lawnmower.
Oh, that's right. You live in Louisiana. Well, people told a story in the town that I grew up of in Beulah, and I have a feeling that there's a story like this in every small town.
Yep.
Apparently, this guy that lived out south of town wanted to go to the bar, and his wife told him he could go to the bar, but he could not drive.
Right.
So he got on his horse and rode to the bar, tied the horse up outside the bar, went in, got fucking sloshed, came back out, got on the horse, and basically passed out on the horse, and the horse walked home. The horse knew where it was going.
Yeah, I was excited because if you got a good horse, they know how to get home.
He got pulled over, stopped by a cop, and the horse stopped, and the cop woke the guy up and realized, and he went to court because he got a DUI, or that basically the equivalent. They felt it was irresponsible, and he was going to be charged. And he goes to court, and he basically looks at the judge, and he's like, "I wasn't driving while intoxicated. My horse took me home."
Yeah. Well, technically, he's right.
Let him off.
Well, yeah, because technically, he's right. The horse took him home. He didn't take himself.
Yeah, he was fucking passed out. So that's kind of the urban legend.
And no, believe it or here, and even here they have it on the books. Unless they can prove the horse had been drinking, there's nothing they can do. Yeah.
B-Lady, no, they didn't give me a ticket, but I have had loads of tickets for being pissed at drunk in charge of a push bike. I've had loads of them.
Wow. That's funny.
God, the shit that I've been...
the consequence for riding your bike drunk in public?
You can run out in front of a car or something like that and kill yourself.
No, because he said he's been pulled over for it repeatedly.
Oh,
yeah. I've been fined.
It's just a fine.
What do they? What do they do to you?
£80 fine.
Yeah, they just want the money.
Yeah.
I've had loads of them. I've crashed into cars when I'm pissed.
Jesus, Nick.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all it is. Even here, if they catch you on a bike drunk, they just basically give you a fine.
Jeez.
Because it's not a motor vehicle. They can't say you was driving a motor vehicle. It's non-motorized, but it's still a danger. They basically say you're endangerment to yourself.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I've crashed into. I've had cars coming down the street, and I've crashed straight into the side and flew over the bonnet of the car. Fucking loads of time.
Wake up time for them.
Dreams has had loads of them. That's why she fucking looks like that.
Well, Donna,
Dreams.
I think you just told the story.
Dreams. I told you when you want to put the middle finger up, can you wipe it first? I can still see a bit of brown.
No, Nick, it's just dirty just for you. I on purpose get it dirty just for you. Nick, taste it.
I hope
Here,
it,
taste it. Taste it.
I hope it's chocolate and not shit.
Wouldn't you like to know?
It's Nutella.
Nutella.
You know, I'm discovering I have a very hard time having a jar of Nutella in my house because, you know, I use it to make my cracker. So it's like one cracker, Nutella, herb, in the oven for half hour at 300. Okay, so it's super simple and easy. And my problem is I make the cracker, put it in the oven, and then sit there and proceed to eat knifeful and after knifeful of Nutella.
Like that when you're making a cake and you make the icing homemade, you sit there and keep eating out of the.
So seriously, the I mean, I got 2 big, huge jars of Nutella from Sam's Club. I mean, they're Sam's Club, so everything's bigger, right?
Yeah.
I've gone through one jar in less than a week.
Well, hey, at least you should have plenty of protein in you from all the nuts.
Luckily, I have another jar in the cupboard.
The
Bee Lady, the stuff you smoke.
420.
Yeah,
420.
You know, I just had a thought: graham cracker, chocolate frosting, and then herb.
But you have to bake it, and that would melt the frosting.
Mm-hmm.
I tried it. I basically experienced a washout all over my baking pan.
Oh no! Yeah. Well, at least it was on your baking pan instead of in the oven.
I picked it up and put it back on the graham cracker and ate it. I'm not wasting that.
That's why my brother's real good at making butter.
Bee Lady, Ken is my husband, the redneck connection.
Yeah, but Bee Lady, do you feel sorry for Ken waking up next to blooming Susan?
Nick, I feel sorry for your dick waking up and being attached to you.
No, but if I had a wife, I would expect her while I'm waking up, she should give me a blowjob first thing in the morning.
That is one desperate, lonely.
No, you know what it is. One morning he's gonna wake up. She's gonna have a Sprint bottle and a leaf blower.
Can somebody drop Ken's link in the chat? Oh, ow, brain freeze. Oh.
You got it?
How the fuck can you say brain freeze? You haven't got a fucking brain.
Well, apparently a brain stem because something's frozen. Oh, Jesus. And if I would remember my own advice and keep a glass of lukewarm water in here, I wouldn't have this issue. Oh, my God. Because you just drink a drink of lukewarm water if you get brain freeze, and it cures it instantly.
Yeah.
Press your tongue against the roof of your mouth.
Yeah, and if you haven't got any lukewarm water, just piss in a glass.
I'll take the brain freeze.
Whenever you get brain freeze, press your tongue against the roof of your mouth and hold it there until it's gone.
Oddly enough, it helps.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you have a big sister like me. Been there, done that.
Yep.
Hey, Dave Larson, if you want to give me shit, come up on panel, you fucking pussy.
All right, I'll be right back.
Man, I'm done. All I've been doing is going to my Facebook page and refreshing and just to see if there's any news,
Yeah.
Started in her brain, then it went to her liver, then it went to her lungs, and I think yesterday, her daughter posted that she stopped swallowing, so it's just a matter of time now.
Yep.
I'm too hyper analytical about it. I'll feel it when I'm up by myself, but right now, no, I can't.
Yeah.
Like my sister-in-law's dying.
Well, you always go through the denial stage. Everybody does.
Tom's in the denial. I had to tell him, I go, son, she's not waking up. Basically in a deep sleep, and she can't swallow. She stopped swallowing. It's just a matter of time.
Yep.
Even the hospice nurse said, hi.
Unfortunately, I've become accustomed to it so much it doesn't even bother me anymore. I guess that's why every time someone in my family has a crisis, they call me and let me handle all the details because I've
You're
been
more
through it.
analytical on it.
Yeah, I mean, just after so much of seeing it, I mean, not just my own, other people. I mean, it just you become numb to it.
Last week when she was talking to people who weren't there.
Yeah.
And that's a really good sign that that's coming.
Well, not always. I mean, it can, but yeah.
What? Susan's silly.
This is my comfy.
It looks warm.
It's got it's like fleece lined.
Oh shit! Jesus Christ! I'd be sweating my ass off right now wearing that thing.
Well, it says it's 73 in my house, but I'm freezing. So
how cold is it outside?
I bet. Hey, Susan, I bet you're sweating like a fucking Catholic boy with a priest.
It's like 85 outside.
Hey, go get another DUI ticket on your push bike.
Yeah, but we just found with Susan standing in front of the camera, she's not very well. She's suffering from a terminal illness, what women have got once they get up old fogey age, saggy boob syndrome.
So that's what your problem is you've got the sack of nuts syndrome.
My nuts aren't saggy. Do you want to have a look?
No, I don't want to see your nuts, Nick. No.
The saggy thing has nothing to do with age. I've been saggy since I had my first child.
Yep.
The second one made it worse.
Gravity sucks, period.
Well, and especially when you're well endowed. It tends to have a pretty big effect.
Yeah, but there's one good thing about when women get really saggy boobs. They got something to keep. They got homemade ear warmers.
Well, I don't regret my saggies at all, and I will never ever have any kind of like plastic surgery or anything to fix it. I watched my former boss go through 4 years of hell after a botched boob job where they literally went in 3 different times in about 8 months to fix shit. And at the end of the 4 years, she had a heart attack.
That's why you gotta watch what you get.
It just took such a toll on her body that her heart gave out.
My Aunt Linda had it done, but she had to because they removed 28 point something pounds on one boob and 27 point something on the other boob.
Yeah.
Because her back was just killing her.
Oh,
but
yeah.
She was a triple J. So.
Yep.
Yeah, plus there's another good thing. Women have got saggy boobs. You got somewhere to put your cigarettes and lighter.
Yeah.
I know my aunt, when she had her reduction, she wore one of her old bras. It's like, what the hell are you wearing your old bras for? She said, I can put my purse, I can put my phone, I can put my cigarettes on. There's plenty of room in that Triple J bra now. I was laughing because she was pulling out keys, my purse, pulling out cigarettes. I was like, God damn.
So Nick, when you're asleep, you lay on your back or your side?
On my back.
I wonder why. You get vapor lock, your balls go over your butthole and then causing you to become a mouth breather.
Watch out.
Yeah.
Move.
Is that meant to be a joke? You got a fucking fixation on my bollocks, haven't you?
Hey, got some food here.
Wondering. Right. Well, wait.
Got a box of food here. I know that.
This is all the stuff that I earned doing that Pampered Chef party.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Your freebies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're fucking
By the way, Susan, where's Hannah?
She's at home. You know, she's not here all the time.
Do you like growing all your own veg?
Oh, yeah. But yeah, because I like to know what I'm eating.
Do you want me to grab you loads of seeds from down where I live?
To be honest with you, man, my wife can tell you, I got enough seeds I can open a store that sells seeds. Trust me. Yeah.
An impromptu unboxing. That's what we're doing right now.
There you go.
Impromptu unboxing.
Appreciate it, though. But I got plenty of seeds for what I grow.
I usually puncture those and tie those up.
I forgot what I ordered. Christmas.
Yeah, well, that's not hard. You're a fucking woman. They're always forgetting. All women are fucking brain dead.
Well, at least I don't have balls covering my oxygen at night when I sleep on my back.
Hey, Dreams. Do you want me to go and switch the light on and then pull my pants down to my ankles so you can see me bollocks?
God, no, Nick, I don't want to have nightmares.
They have a silicone bottom to it?
Huh?
Oh, that's neat.
It's called a quick slice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to read up, but it's basically just a big slicer.
Right.
That's all it is. And it's got, this is to put on the bottom so you don't like touch the blades.
Right.
So that's item number 1, the quick slice.
Yeah.
It's like the ultimate freaking slicer for like eggs.
Yeah, you can throw it down there.
Yeah, whatever you put in there.
Yeah.
This is fun. I literally have no clue what is in this box.
Don't forget.
What in the?
Yeah, I'm expecting a big box. It's got loads of still toys in it.
No, that's got to be the lid for something.
Yeah.
That's the lid for something.
Yeah.
Probably that right there.
That's what I'm thinking. This is great. I have no clue. What the fuck?
Yeah. New lids.
You sure your name was on that box?
Oh, come on.
Might have a paper tomorrow. Yeah, it kind of looks like what I ordered. How the hell did you get it?
Well, that didn't do what I thought it was going to do.
What is that what you say to Ken when you're about to give him a blowjob? I didn't know he was going to do that.
Yeah, right? Oh, wow.
No, if that ever happened, that'd be what Ken says.
Right? Okay, I'm going to have to read up on this because I literally have no clue what's going on with it.
Yeah.
But it like fell apart, so Like, I'll have to read the instructions and see what's going on. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
And here's another one.
No, I'm eating chips.
B lady, I've got no idea what Oji-san's sending me.
I do my edibles later on at night.
All I know, B lady, Oji-san's just sending me a box. That's all that I know.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. This is
I
fun.
probably guess there's going to be some nice toys in there that you can't buy in the UK.
I'm real confused. Okay, they're called salad claws.
Yeah, where you can grab a handful of salad without touching it.
But the thing is, you grab it, and then you can't get the claws open. You have to touch them to get the salad out.
The one I have, the teeth face each other.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking this should be doing. Oh.
There you go. There you go.
But that still leads to the issue. Oh, I get it.
There you go.
And they come here down your doors.
Yeah, they had it turned around so it folds shut, flat.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a pair of those, and like I said, it's where you can grab a bowl full of salad without actually putting your nasty fingers in it.
Oh, wow. Bunch of my shit's on back order. How fun.
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe come right before Christmas.
Okay, I see what that is. Okay, the two bowls and the lid, the black bowls and the lid, are it's a 3-quart micro cooker plus.
Oh, for a microwave?
Yeah, it's a microwave cooker.
Yeah.
The quick cooker recipe collection, which is basically an Instapot recipe collection, but it's the replacement cookbook for Pampered Chef's Instant Pot.
Right.
And so instead of getting it when you get the pot, you just order the replacement book for $1.95.
Yep.
In other words, you got loads of plastic tubs that you use in the microwave.
Do I have what?
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. What are you talking about?
Yeah, she's talking about the 2 black bowl deals she pulled out. That's where you can cook stuff in a microwave.
Well, why don't you just say it's a fucking plastic thing that you microwave fucking pot? Instead of coming up with fucking stupid names. It's a fucking plastic.
Hey,
no,
now, Nick, you know this is America. We always gotta have something totally different from what you fucking got.
It's a fucking plastic tub that you stick in the fucking microwave.
I am trying to figure out why I got 2 3-quart micro cooker pluses.
Mm-hmm. You ordered 2? You don't remember?
I don't remember. I've got 2 3-quart, 2 1-quart, and 2 2-quarts.
So you ordered a double set.
Maybe it's been so long since the party that I don't freaking remember why.
You might have ordered a double set because you were going to give a set away for a present Christmas. Who knows?
Well, I'm confused because I don't remember ordering.
Do you know when you're at this party where you're under the influence of alcohol?
It's an online party, Nick.
No, but were you pissed when you ordered it?
I might have been really stoned. But honestly, it was an order that I'd been thinking about, ouch, for a week. So, I already knew what I was going to order. What the fuck did I drop? Oh, God, those salad things just killed my foot.
That's okay. My uncle learned a valuable lesson. He had an old Mustang Mach 2 that he was redoing, and he brought it to the paint and body shop to have a few things done in the paint. Well, let's just say when he went there, he was about 3 sheets to the west and about 420 to the east, okay? His car, Mustang, came back desert roads, okay? You know what desert road? It's like a beige pink.
Yep.
Yeah, he was pretty upset when he got it back, and he was like, "What the hell is that?" And they said, "That's the color you told us." No, I didn't. So they had to replay the recording in the office because they have a camera showing him in there saying, "No, I want it fucking desert roads."
So this is basically metal straws with a little bag and a cleaning brush.
Yeah.
They're not as big around as the slushy ones we got, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'll have to start thinking about things to invent because you Americans, you don't have to buy some fucking shit.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, they just like to call it different names, man. They like to make things complicated sometimes.
Oh, no kidding.
It can.
It can.
Hello, Kenya.
I like the way you said that to your own husband.
Just like aluminium, we couldn't leave it alone, so we had to call it aluminum. Of course, I gotta admit, saying aluminum is easier than remembering aluminium. But, it is what it is.
Nice. It's a okay, let me take this tag off of there. What the fuck? That is a 4-cup
measuring cup. Yeah.
Measuring cup
with a lid.
Yep. And that's convenient.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you can mix up like batter, like pancake batter in here, and if you only want to make like 4 pancakes, and then you can just throw the rest in the fridge.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, why do I have a ceramic egg cooker? I already have one of these.
Hey, look.
I know. I bet that was a free gift that she threw on because they always throw like free gifts in.
Hey, but look at this. It's either a backup or it's a Christmas gift.
Exactly. And I think I know who I'm going to give it to.
Yeah. Oh, I can just imagine, B-Lady. I have a friend. I mail stuff in Australia, man. And sometimes the postage is more than the part I sent them.
You got it, B-Lady.
Yeah, and I'm still waiting for me fucking beef jerky. Me proper jerky. Not the shite that we buy in this country.
Yeah.
Okay, so
that has a Samsung now too.
That 4-cup thing is actually called a batter bowl. Pancake batter.
Oh. Well, I call mine a 4-cup measuring cup.
Lisa, when everybody ordered, they actually, on the bottom of the order form, it had a thing that said, it will take us 7 to 8 weeks to fulfill your order.
Let's see, the last time I mailed.
So basically, it's been about 6 weeks since my party, and they're finally getting stuff shipped out. So just tell her, if you talk to her, that it's going to be, I just got my stuff, so which means it's at least some stuff has been sent out. So she should be expecting it sometime soon. Mine came FedEx.
Yeah.
So
and it's on back order.
I got it today. So
yeah. Well, that and they've already let you know some of the shit's on back order because they don't have it.
Yeah, I've got a 1-quart micro cooker, a 2-quart micro cookers, on back order and a classic batter bowl. So I must have got a bigger size one. Okay. Cool.
Be late. The last time I sent something to my friend in Australia, it was a $40 carburetor and a $30 distributor. It cost me $69 to mail both of them to him in Australia.
Wow.
I paid more in postage than I did for the parts. But he had to have them because he's got an old car over there that he had shipped years ago when he was in the service. You know, trying to get parts for American classic car in Australia is next to none. Yeah. Or you pay an arm and leg for it. But that was 2012 when I mailed it.
And Lisa,
Or 2013. Yeah, it was 2012. Middle of 2012 when I mailed that. And the lady told me, I was like, holy crap, I don't want no insurance. She goes, that's not insured. That's just, I was like,
Nope.
well, it came with insurance, but you know, the regular insurance.
how many ways did you say what the fuck to her?
Yeah. Well, that's what I told her. I said, hell, I leave here, or did I leave with your phone number on a piece of paper? Yeah. It was like a big giant clamshell. Yeah.
Enough to tip the tip
What
like
the
any man.
What the fuck's that?
Look at your bog sack grabber.
Oh, shut up, James, you stupid old witch. Fucking shut
Oh,
up.
Nick.
Humiliating.
Yeah, you're just upset because you haven't gotten any for a while.
It was a carburetor and a distributor. I don't know, probably about 12, 13 pounds in weight, maybe.
Ooh, found the instructions for the micro cooker.
In the bag where the micro cooker was.
Uh-huh. It was actually in the bag where the lid for the micro cooker was.
Oh, the lid. Yeah.
And then my cookbook. Like 105 recipes in there or something.
Of course, that was 2-day shipping, so that might have been a
What,
little.
does it show you how not to burn?
What?
I said, does it show you how to cook properly? Because last I heard, you fucking nearly burnt your place down.
Huh?
No. No fires here.
Yeah,
Especially-
besides, that's not a smoke detector. That's a timer.
Right?
Remember that old saying? Grandma, that's not a timer. That's a smoke detector. Oh, man.
Oh. I get it. So this is the lid. And this is a boil over guard.
No, I'd be late. I didn't have to write anything. They boxed it so they knew what it was.
Does anybody want some good news?
What's that?
The massive Pine Gulch fire, the biggest one in Colorado history, is now 100% contained.
Fantastic.
I needed to hear some good news, and that was it.
Well, it helped you got some rain, too.
We had snow.
Oh, well, yeah, but, you know, in certain parts, it's rain.
Yeah, and now it's going down into that fire.
Yep. That
I
kind of
did
heat
get
on
some
the
good
ground.
news today.
Yeah, it's been raining here for the last day and a half, so I'm glad. And they got all the water issues pretty much 90% worked out, which I'm glad too. That way they can lift the burn ban. Because, man, I'm going to tell you what, in front of my yard looks like a freaking meal plant. Yeah, brush stacked from one end down the. And then somebody come flying through here last night like an idiot, that tree service, when they cut that tree in the corner for the city, and they put it out in front, you know, in my yard. They left one of the big branches sticking out, about 4 foot into the road, and he nailed it last night.
Wow.
Tore the whole side of that car up. Of course, the new cars ain't nothing but beer cans and plastic.
Wow. Okay, here's something kind of funny. One of the instructions, where the fuck did it go? Do not, where'd it go? No, do not, oh, I read it wrong. Okay, I thought it said do not use brown rice, but it actually says do not brown rice in the micro cooker.
No. Well, you heard it last night? Because I heard him when he come through here, and I heard it. Wow, that was him hitting that tree. Oh, he ripped the whole side. You go down the road, look beside his car.
Yeah, he's always fine.
Looks like you remember how you used to open those sardine cans with the key?
Yep.
That's what the side of his car looks like.
Wow.
He's got a piece of wood sticking in the middle, and it's rolled down the side of the car where it just kind of peelayed it back. Yeah, he was pretty pissed. I'm like, bro. He's like, I'm gonna sue that tree company that works for city. I said, no, you won't.
What the hell?
It's a disaster, bro. They tell you, they've been telling everybody at night, make sure your lights are on and drive slow.
Yep. B Lady, actually, I can cook rice in that. It's the first instructions in it are rice instructions.
Yeah. Well, you just can't brown it. They're talking about it, yeah. Because the rice gets too hot. Melts into the boat.
You can't. You can melt butter in it, but you can't get the butter boiling. I imagine it would ruin the plastic. I honestly thought these were ceramic. I did not think they were plastic. I probably wouldn't have bought them if I knew they were. So, you want to watch a dog freak out? Ah, they're not completely sectioned off, so all you end up doing is pushing the air around. You can't pop it. Dadgummit. Oops.
Yeah, I don't like them new airbag. I miss my old bubble pop,
Oh, right. Well, bubble wrap still has its place. This is good for like filling a big space in a box.
Right. Yeah.
But bubble wrap should be wrapped around, stuff. So.
Yeah, but back in the days they used to take a bubble wrap and put a big wad of it in the hole,
Yep. And the reason that I popped this and that I am now knotting it is so that wild animals cannot get caught in it. If it ends up out at the dump and, there's a cat or a dog or, whatever lives out at the dump, this way they won't get stuck in it. You make knots every couple inches, and then it's safe for animals because they won't be getting stuck in it. So. What? I ordered a second. No, I want to. That's not, Ken, that's not something that I would use for making breakfast anyway. That's way too big.
More junk.
Exactly, B-Lady. The 6-pack rings, actually most of them, or all of them now, have perforations where you can just tear the rings apart real quick. And so you don't even need a scissors. They've made it very environmentally conscious. other than all this plastic going into our environment, you know. Hi, Gemma. I don't know if I said hi.
Yeah, but the way they blow it up, it's less plastic, more air nowadays.
Yep. Well, and that's good. I'd rather have that.
Yeah.
You know, I think it works really good. I've never had problems with anything breaking or anything. So, and here we go. This is our animal safe. I can make a tug toy out of this, but I won't. But now that goes in the trash. And I'm being attacked by a box of Pampered Chef stuff. My little box of trash.
Pay no taxes. Okay.
Why am I amazing, Gemma? I don't think I'm amazing. I might be pretty good, but
Now look, you go thinking you're amazing, and everybody's gonna start calling.
right? Right. I was gonna get you, and then I didn't. Yeah. This thing is freaking. Oh, it's cozy.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a minute.
All right, Nick.
Everything's good.
Thank you, Gemma. Oh, really? I bet there are places here in town. Actually, now that you say that, there was a lady on one of the local giveaway freebie groups that was making sleeping mats for the homeless, and they were saying making them out of plastic bags. So I'm assuming that's the same thing.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like the old dude seen in Stein one day. He was trying to scrape every bit of money and change he had to buy a roll of plastic.
All right.
He went but about $2 off. I knew what he was going to do with it. I knew who he was. And the woman started getting snotty with him over $2. I said, look, I'll do better than that. I'll pay for the whole goddamn roll. So unlike you, he's not wrapping something up to protect it. That's his house.
Well, am I missing something? Dave said, "Holy cow, girl, hi," but I don't see her in the chat anymore.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Do you see her in the chat?
Yeah. No.
I know Dave's moonlighting on two chats. That's what it is. Getting them confused.
Might be.
So here's a suggestion for a slushy flavor. SodaStream makes Dr. Pete, which is basically Dr. Pepper.
Pepper, right.
And then so you make your slushy, like you would. So you basically do the ice, a little bit of water, and then flavoring. And what I used was the Dr.
Hey guys, I got my mom on phone. Can I come? I come right back.
I use the Dr. Pete, and then I add 2 capfuls of the SodaStream lemon drops. Oh my God, it is so good.
Yeah.
Why can't I see her? Let me open YouTube real quick here. If it'll let me.
Yeah, because I'm not seeing her either. So.
Okay, hang on. I got an echo. Oh, I got it. Okay, live chat. Wait, whoa. Ken, did you see my last comment? I didn't see that. I did see your last comment, Ken, but I still don't remember ordering 2 of them for that reason. Why? Oh, there's Holy Cowgirl. Oh my gosh, you're way back there. Hi. Oh, whoops! I just got rid of my chat here.
No, see her. I don't see her.
She's way back up in the comments. I had to go back up.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see it now. Way the hell up there.
Well, B-Lady, thank you for
doing
what I failed to do. Welcome, Holy Cowgirl. I hope you're still here.
I didn't see her either, so. With halftime, I don't lie to nobody. Halftime, I don't even pay attention to the chat. Once in a blue moon, I do.
Ken, I answered you about the comments. I told you. I responded. That's funny, Donna.
Hey, you stayed on the crust. That counts as being done. If
All
you
right,
spoon,
lady, thank you for being here. Appreciate it.
in my book, if you spoon it up and it stays on the crust, that means it's done.
Hey, Bruce, how's it going?
Later, be lady. Oh, man.
I got to play something. And this is going to sound really weird. But I'm playing this in honor of somebody I can't name. I don't want to start anything, but this is for anybody who thinks it might apply to them. Okay, I'm done now. I just got a whole series of messages on Facebook Messenger. And I know the person is watching, so.
Yeah. Oh, well.
I want to know how I can find out who's lurking in my chat. I know there's a way to do it.
Get with Mike, WTF Mike.
Okay.
He I don't know if it was him or the other buddy, but yeah, get with him.
Okay, thank you. I will.
If my son was still here, I would probably ask him, but he's up north. So.
Oh, yeah. So what's this next round of storms doing to you guys? Has it already gone by you? Are you going to get hit? What's...
None that I know of.
Wasn't there a hurricane in the Gulf? What, Beta?
Apparently it wasn't nowhere near us because they ain't said that.
Huh, okay.
Yeah, my weather deal's been quiet. Only warnings we've been getting some possible small flash flood from all the rain.
Oh, okay.
Coming from the north. I mean, it's rained here a little bit, but a lot of it's been up north.
Well, there's Storm Beta is in the Gulf as far as I know. It might have burnt out by now. I don't know. I watched the news.
But it depends on what them, the so-called models are saying.
Yeah.
Of course, that new one they built not long ago has been right on the money.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's always helpful.
Yeah, because the last 7 storms, regardless their size of what happened to them, it's been right. It's been right on the money. Because it even said Marco was going to fizz up before it hit New Orleans or Mississippi, which it did. But then it said Laura was going to come through here and put a foot in her ass, and she did.
Yeah, that's good that you're seeing some consistency in that. That definitely helps everybody.
Well, yeah. Of course, my neighbor, my uncle says that they should know because they're the ones starting half the shit.
Oh, geez.
Well, you got those people. You know
What the-
what I'm talking
Oh my God.
Well, because they have been messing with Harp, so that's Harp with 2 A's. But yeah, you got those, yeah. Which, I told people, what if they are? There ain't a fucking thing you can do about it because you won't even stand together to fight small stuff. And
Right.
If someone has the ability to control weather, you ain't gonna do jack shit.
What?
Yeah. I get so tired of people talking about stuff. Oh man, why is it? Oh, I had one today, and I pissed him off. He says, "Why is this happening?" And I said, "That question can be easily answered because we allowed it to." Well, it's not that simple. Yes, it is that simple. Anytime there was something happen and you didn't want it to happen, what'd you do? You went out and whooped their ass and made them stop.
Yep.
We don't do that no more. We want to hold everybody's hands and sing Kumbaya and all that crap. Don't
Right.
work. It works on some things, but not everything. Sometimes, like Granddaddy said, you just got to open an old-fashioned can of whoop ass.
Yep. Got my first official check from DoorDash.
Hey,
Well, I got one, but it was for $9.50.
yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I said. You got a piece of paper that had deduction.
No, no.
No?
They just put it right into my bank account, and I'm an independent contractor, so it's up to me to pay my own taxes.
Sorry, you got a big hole in it. Why you showing it now? Man, why you here? Hang on.
Where's mine?
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. There you can go. I'm like, since you're here, but yeah.
Now, when she makes that, does she use stevia in it or regular sugar?
I don't know. Did you use stevia or sugar in that one? Hard taste with all the lemon.
Yeah. That's why I was asking, because I would think that, because stevia can have that kind of weird aftertaste. And
Oh, hell, that's even worse.
For what? Can you try it?
No, she used brown sugar.
Can you try it?
goodness. Wow, that would jack you up for a while.
No, Susan was asking if you use stevia or if you use regular sugar.
That's not brown sugar.
Well, brown sugar is not regular, trust me.
No, that brown sugar will jack your blood sugar real fast. Faster than regular sugar.
I know my doctor don't like to hear this, but I got plenty of pills.
I'll go for it. Ken's learning the art of dosing for it.
It's like, what are we having tonight? No,
Right.
I better take 2 of those. So believe it or not, I'm only on the 500 milligrams, so I am able to double or triple if I need to be.
Mm.
They did have me on 1,000 milligrams twice a day, but man, it worked, but it was tearing my stomach up.
Yeah. Well,
And
we just doubled Ken's oh god, glucophage. I can't remember the brand name. Metformin. We just doubled his metformin. And the last week he's really struggled with his sugars. But when I filled his med box, I did what they told me and doubled his metformin. And now his sugars are right where they're supposed to be. So
See, that's
we're trying to wean him off of the injectable, the long acting injectable, and get him totally on pills.
well, actually, that's what I'm on, metformin.
Okay, yeah. I don't know how much he's taking right now. I need to look. So you use brown sugar for the pie crust. What did you use for the sugar in the filling?
Just whipped cream and cream cheese.
Oh, okay.
And a shitload of Italian lemon.
Right on.
Yeah.
Oh, and condensed milk.
Boy, that won't jack your sugar at all.
Nah. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with 600.
Right?
It's a good round number. I tell my doctor shit like that all the time, and he just sits and goes.
I lived across the parking lot from a friend of mine at an apartment I lived at, and him and his girlfriend, he was diabetic, and she did not know how to cook for a diabetic. She honestly thought if she added less sugar, it would be okay.
Well, you got to learn your starches, all that. I mean,
I went over there one day, and
sodium.
she called me. She's like, "Can you come over? We're having a bit of a health emergency." I go over there, and John is on the floor in his tighty whities beside the bed, flopping like a fucking fish. And I'm like, "Have you tested his blood sugar?" She goes, "I don't know how." I'm like, "Oh my God, okay." So I tested his sugar, and the machine wouldn't. It gave the code for way too high.
Yeah.
Well, I said, "Get on the phone and call the ambulance right now. Where's his insulin?"
Yeah.
And I need to give him some insulin. And I didn't give him very much. I didn't want to, risk overdosing him, but I gave him enough that it would help. It would bring it down a little bit. The ambulance
anyway. Yeah.
The ambulance got there, and by the time the ambulance got there, his blood sugar was down to 532, I believe.
Yeah.
And by the time he got to the hospital, he was coherent. He was talking. His blood sugar was still dropping, And of course, they gave him more insulin because they knew exactly how much to give him, that kind of thing. But it was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It was absolutely crazy.
Oh, I've known people that's, like you said, I've changed his diet. And I'm like, oh, yeah? And they showed me, and I'm like, okay, you got rid of the sugars, but there's a problem. What? That's a starch, that's a starch, that's a starch. Well, yeah, but that's not sugar. I think your body takes starch and turns it into sugar.
Yeah. I mean, when Ken first came home after surgery, I emptied the house.
Right.
I went through the cupboards, and the only stuff in the house was diabetic friendly and a few snacks tucked in the back cupboard for me.
Right.
And I got rid of 3/4 of the food in the house. I wanted to just start clean, start fresh, and just slowly build up the cheats and the snacks and, things like that, and figure out what jacks his sugar, what doesn't. So we started with a real basic diet and kind of expanded, and we're still learning. But like, for example, Burger King doesn't jack his sugar. Hardee's, oh my fucking God.
Yeah. Hardy uses a lot of starch and sweeteners.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Arby's. If you have an Arby's, oh my God, I stopped one day and got one of them giant, what they call the giant Arby's beef sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
And I figured it's just beef, no cheese, and about the only starch would be a little bit from the bun.
Yeah.
I ate that sandwich. my blood sugar went off the chart. Then I found out, the roast before they slice it, it's marinated and cooked for 12 hours with brown sugar and corn syrup.
Oh, Jesus.
That's why it tastes so good when it's in your mouth, because it's full of sugar.
Mm. Wow.
Yeah, I was thinking roast beef sandwich, no biggie. I ate that roast beef giant, man, and that night I took my blood sugar and it was 286.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And I was over there popping pills. Boop, boop, boop.
Oh, Donna, that's why I have not made like no bake cookies since Ken got diagnosed.
Well,
I
baby,
don't dare.
you can still make stuff. You just gotta learn to
Yeah.
what it calls for sugar.
Now that I've kind of figured out some of the different things, like I will probably try it with stevia, but the problem is I don't know how stevia is going to melt, because no bake cookies, you have to melt the sugar at a high enough point to where it actually liquefies.
Yeah.
And then you mix it with all the other stuff, and by the time you set it down on the pan and like formed it into a round shape, it congeals. I mean, it quickly hardens, and I don't know what stevia is going to do with that.
I couldn't really tell you because I don't bake with it.
I'll just have to experiment and see. I'd like to be able to make something that's more Ken friendly.
The main thing I use my stevia for is my coffee, my tea, stuff like that. So I've never really tried. They say you can bake with it, but I've never tried. But I'm sure you could probably bake with it, but I'm sure there's probably a step or routine you got to do it. Like, when normally you would add the sugar, you might have to wait a little longer or something,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Donna says stevia don't melt that well.
Well, no, she's talking about she tried to put it in something that's already cold. You can't put it in something cold. But stevia has is harder to melt than sugar, and you know how it is when you take regular sugar and put it in cold tea, and it just falls to the bottom.
Yep.
Yeah. Stevia is one of those, just like sugar. The best thing to do is put it in there while it's still warm or hot.
Yeah. Donna, the one thing I have to be very careful about is that I can't have NutraSweet. I can't have saccharin. And Ken does not do well with NutraSweet either. I don't know about saccharin, but I wouldn't give it to him.
Yeah. Stay away from that nice and shit too.
Yeah. So that's what I'm looking at, because I've seen like aspartame sugars, and I'm sorry, I won't put that shit in my body. I can't. But
I tell people all the time, if I don't care what religion you believe in, God, Buddha, whatever, but if he wanted us, put it this way, certain things man likes to synthesize and make up. My only problem with that, he wouldn't have wasted his time making an natural.
yeah.
Don't get me wrong, that's just like certain foods that already have sugar in it, fruits and all that. Yes, it still has sugar, but that's a natural sugar. And even though it's still sugar, it's a lot better for you than the refined sugar.
Yeah. Your body will handle the sugar from an apple or a banana
or anything like that.
Better than a processed type sugar.
Mm-hmm.
It's
And like people say, well, you eat a bag of grapes. Yes, it has natural sugars in it. Just like I said, natural sugars. Yep. I said it's not like I'm drinking a regular Coke that's got 12 grams of refined sugar.
Donna, I don't know if there's a difference between the sugars necessarily. I know coconut sugar has a lot, or palm sugar, has a lot less carbs than like
regular
sugar. But it doesn't taste that great, and you can't fucking cook with it. So it's kind of crappy for putting in tea just because it doesn't really melt that well. It's kind of it'll if you want to put sugar on your fruit, there you go. About all it's good for.
That's even like cane sugar. Even if you use it for making tea, you got to put it in there when it's still hot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
So you try to pour that over a glass with tea in it with ice in it already. Good luck.
Yep.
You'll end up putting a ton in there just to taste it. And then when you get done down to the bottom, you'd be sucking nothing but pure syrup and sugar at the bottom. Really good.
Oh, whoops.
But people don't realize it because they never think about it. But when you start having certain medical problems, you find out real quick about everything you buy in a store nowadays. In some form or way, it's gonna fucking kill you.
Lorna, I don't know what that is. WhatsApp? What is WhatsApp? Exactly, Bruce. Exactly.
Yeah. Yep. Well, I always tell people anytime man has his finger in something, it's hard on you.
Yep.
You know how many times I've had to argue with people about aspirin? And so, the true aspirin was grounded up from a bark of a tree.
Willow bark.
Yeah. Well, half these companies synthesize. It's not even the real aspirin. It's synthesized. So there again, because put it this way, if you can go buy a big old whole bottle of aspirin for under $1, it's not the real shit.
I tell you, I got 700 baby aspirin at Sam's Club.
Yeah.
I'm taking one a day. That's going to last me for, what, a year and a half, 2 years?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I buy a big bottle like that, too, because of my strokes and stuff.
Yep, that's me. I'm going to be taking it for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I have to take that low dose, 80 milligram once a day, every day. Yeah.
Yep. But 700 of them, and it was under $7.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Lorna. I was a little confused.
Yeah. Hey, KD, what's going on, man?
Okay, I see it. I don't know why it didn't go off, but okay.
Yeah.
How to make sugar-free cookies with Splenda. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to play with that. Thank you.
Yeah, Splenda. I can say that because I have a bag of Splenda, and there's a cookie recipe on the back of it.
Okay. Well, then it must be decent for baking.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was going to say. A lot of that, like Splenda and Stevia, if you get the big bags, not the little ones, but, the big ones, if you look on the back, a lot of times each like every so often, there'll be a new recipe on the bag. Especially baking and stuff like that. Yeah. I didn't notice it until my neighbor, Miss Jones, across the street pointed it out. And I was like, I never paid attention because I had a bag that was almost gone and a new bag because I tried to not run out. And I looked, one had cookies and the other one had some kind of candy you can make, almost like hard candy.
Oh, okay.
I was like, well, son of a bitch.
Holy crap, Bruce. He said the night of his, myocardial infarction, his blood sugar was 34, which is over 600 on the U.S. scale. That's insane.
Highest I've had mine, the highest was 458.
Ken, when he was admitted to the hospital, was, I believe, like 360.
Yep.
So, yeah.
And I mean, it might have been higher than that at one time. It's just I didn't know what was going on until I finally went to the doctor and he did my sugar level. And he's like, "Holy shit!"
Right?
And that was his exact words when he looked at the deal. "Holy shit!" He said, "No." He says, "Now I know why you're hurting."
Yep.
He goes in there and he comes back with one of them little EpiPen deals, and he says, "Hold on." Boom! In my arm. And I was like, about 15 minutes later, I was like, "I'm starting to feel better." He said, "Yeah, I imagine you are."
Okay, Lorna, I will definitely look into that. I actually had a bag of Splenda, like just a bag like yay big. And I never opened it. I'm like, my parents use Splenda, I'll just give it to them. So, but I will definitely go check it out.
Yeah, but baby, that was all the old timers. My grandfather had a whole lung and half his other removed because of black lung because he worked in coal mines, and he still smoked. he only had half of one lung, and he was still smoking. But
Hey, Donna, that's good to know. I will have to try that.
I gotta give him credit though. He never bitched like a lot of people though. You know what I'm saying? He never said anything. Even when he was hurting, he never said anything.
Yep.
But that's old school, you know. That's the way it was.
Yep.
You didn't cry, moan, and groan to other people. You know, that was private, as they used to say. That's private.
Yep. Ow. What the fuck? Oh, God. I'm like, what the hell is in my green screen?
A filler?
It's a pillow.
Yeah, but see, I don't like the aftertaste of Splenda though.
Oh yeah, that is the one thing. But if I make no bake cookies, there's enough cocoa in there that I think it'll cover it pretty well.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but you know, it's like everything else. Even my stevia, like some other people tried, and they said they get an aftertaste. I don't taste it anymore because I've been on it so long. You know.
Yeah.
And this is like I drink Coke Zero. You know, when I drink Cokes, of course, it's still loaded with sodium, but at least it ain't full of sugar. And
exactly.
But see, I have a double whammy. I'm diabetic and I have high blood pressure. So, you know, pretty much I got to pretty much cut everything out because I can't have too much sugar, can't have too much salt or sodium. Well, salt. I had a woman says, "I didn't know sodium was salt." I was like, I said, "Yes, salt is sodium." Okay. So I said, you read a can that says sodium on it, that means it's full of salt.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, I am transferring you to my phone.
Uh-oh.
We're going for a little drive.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, I'll be back in just a second.
All right. What the hell, my damn. There's Ray.
Where'd she go?
She'll be right back. She's transferring her phone because she's got to make a run.
That was a nice call from my mom.
Oh, that's good.
I needed my mom. So good. I mean, a lot. So Tom's gonna hate me and her. He's sending me a big, huge box of books.
Oh, nice.
Big
train spotting.
Huge. Hey, train spotting.
Alexa, set timer for 25 minutes.
I know what that means.
25 minutes, starting now.
Nope.
I thought I had to leave right away, but I actually have to leave in about 25 minutes. So I'm thinking Ken might be on by that time, but I haven't heard from him. I guess I should better text him and see if he needs a computer.
Tom's gonna hate me when he sees how many books and yarn. I have 20 boxes of yarn up there at my mom's house.
Wow.
Tom's gonna hate me. I don't care. Oh, Susan, I found my bifocals.
You found what?
My bifocals.
Oh, nice. Okay, Donna, I gotcha. Right on.
They're dirty.
Crap. Ken's YouTube premium payment didn't go through because there's no money in the account.
Oh. Yeah, I know that feeling.
You want to know how I've been getting our Netflix?
Huh.
I use my Amazon stuff to get the Amazon card for Netflix, and it's a 5-minute email delivery, and it works.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, well, apparently Ken's gonna set up for his chat. I didn't know if he was awake or not, but so I guess
He's the computer.
instead of going on my journey at this moment in time on my stream, I will probably go on it a little bit later on his stream. So,
That'll work.
I will hop down off of here, and I'm glad you had a good talk with your mom, Dreams. That's important.
I seem a little happier.
Yeah, you do. So, all right, guys. See you.
Later, everybody.
Hop on
See
the channel.
you guys. I come back and I say goodbye. Goodbye.
Yeah. 10 minutes for Ken, guys.
All
See
right.
you later. Thank you for being here.
All right.